Take 2. Well, I'm in a different room in the apartment, the living room. I watched the other video, finished processing, so I just figured I'd throw up another one. You know, my response is out there, but it's been a response this entire time, so it's not like anything new. It's just official. So official what? I don't know, but just responding to that little test, that little feeler thrown out there. So it's like, yeah, still here. It's good to hear from you. I did miss you. And I said a few other things, just basic stuff. But I don't know if it's like basic conversation, that regular people have. I mean, I see how other people talk to each other, and it's very, I don't know, I just don't talk like that. I try to sometimes, but it comes off just, and like this little thing, it's like very artificial, imitating, like how I feel I'm supposed to be approaching things, like, I don't know, going through the motions of preliminary inquiries. Well, it's like, I have a pretty good idea already, and it's like I could pretty much just pick right up, the conversation right from where it left off, because the conversation never ended for me. It just kept on going. And I think kind of the same thing. Well, I could be wrong. But, at least for right now, it's just those. So, I don't know. But hopefully it's not a prelude to goodbye, where it's like, So, well, we'll see. It did take me a while to get that first response back, and I looked at the message, I read it a few times to glean as much information as I possibly could from it. And it wasn't, I can read into things, a lot. It doesn't help me. Sometimes it does. I don't know. I really can't say. I only have my perspective. And I just know that my accuracy is less than to be desired. But it doesn't stop me from trying. It doesn't stop me from caring. I think that's important. So, it's like, one of the things I like to say is, for whatever it means, for whatever it's worth. It's like, do I like to say that? No. I just find myself in a situation where, it's like, I have to acknowledge that that's all I can do a lot of times, because I'm just not in control. I never will be. So I can only have somewhat, and I'll never even have absolute control over my own thoughts and feelings. I do get a say, but I can have a better understanding of my own motivations, my attitudes, my feelings, and my thoughts. But and then how I regard and approach other people and interact with them, and the respect that I try to show, so, and abide by their their boundaries, or, their right to be themselves. Because that's like the last thing that anybody has the right to tell me is who I am. As soon as somebody starts trying to tell me, they can tell me who they think I am to them, but they can't tell me who I think I am. That's just, that's crossing the line. So, and everybody thinks I'm somebody different anyway. So, as long as no one tries to start to attempt to tell me who I think I am, then, which has happened. That's part of the whole recovery from recovery thing, is people seem to insist that they know me better than I know myself. And it's based on just the alcoholism, or alcohol abuse, or excessive, whatever you want to call it. But, that was, I don't want to say it, but I will, just alcohol. There's a whole other universe of sides and aspects to, the personality archetype. So, I don't know, people are, I want to say they're just trying to help, but that's not always true. I don't get it. I just have a kind of a sense that I just can't trust as many people as what I want to be able to trust. I can trust a few people, but the rest, I'm not sure about. I think that I can trust actually fewer people than what I originally thought. I'm talking like a couple, years ago. So it's in the past year, with the whole pandemic and everything, it's really shown people, I think, a little bit better. It's giving me an opportunity to try to. I can see things. People are behaving more like themselves. They have less room to hide, I think. Because if they're hiding anything, it comes to light faster. Because the whole nature of our, people, as things have returned to quasi-normal, people have found ways to go back to their usual ways of hiding themselves and getting away with whatever they're trying to get away with, keeping secrets, or, manipulating, or, gaslighting, subverting, all that kind of stuff. But for a while there, it was difficult for people to do that. It was like time to get real. But I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling. And also, I'm not very comfortable in this setting. I don't like the light. I don't like how I look. I feel uncomfortable. But I'll get over it. And I might not even put this up anyway. So it'll just be weird, this one orange video. So, but I was glad, relieved, encouraged. That let me know that I wasn't deleted. I mean, I just say things. I don't know if I even believe the words that I'm saying, but in the moment I can talk myself into them. That's what I think. So I knew I mattered more than that. Just the fact that you know, and I believed in more than that. But just the absence for so long, it's like I can start to convince myself of lots of things, left to my own thinking. So, and it's like a rule, without other people's knowledge, around here, this whole place, without anybody really knowing it, I'm relying on a lot of people to help me understand what's going on in the world around me. I would never let on that people have that kind of influence over me, because I feel I can be taken advantage of and, exploited. So I just tend to believe people a bit more than probably what I should. Because I tend to give other people credit for knowing more or knowing better about what's going on than I do. Because that's always how it's felt like to me, is that I don't understand what's going on. But other people do. So I look to that. So I follow. But I've been learning that following is not always good. And I don't want to lead, though. I just want to kind of go on my own way. But, I don't know. There's a middle ground. I don't know where it is. I'm working on it. So, we'll see what the day brings. The door was pushed. And I just opened it a little bit further. So, I'm very reserved. Maybe I have no reason to be as reserved as I am, but it doesn't do me any good to, go a little bit too, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Just, I don't want to have any expectations, and I don't want to place any expectations. We have enough on our own plates, each of us, it's like I have enough going on, and it's like, but I also think that I'm stronger and more capable than what I give myself credit for, and I just don't apply myself to do more. Because it's like I'm untested. And until crises arise and I have to deal with it, I don't even know half the things that I can actually take care of and be the person that takes care of them. So that's why when things happen or things are, they come up, it's like, well, I don't know that I can't do that. So I will, and that's not the only reason. But I myself am curious. Can I be the person that does this? Because I don't know until I actually try. So it's just one of those curiosity things. Curiosity is not a bad thing. I don't think so. I think that's one of the better redeeming qualities. Innovation as well. Being able to adapt and learn, not be so rigid in our thinking that we just get trapped. So, it really does feel like being like a fireside chat. So, I gotta stay here and talk for a while. I enjoy the company. I hope this isn't too weird. It probably is. I'm sorry about that. I'm really a nice guy. I really am. I'm just, I don't know what I'm doing. I never have. But at least now I know more than I used to. Of course, that's always going to have been true, is that I always will have known more than what I used to. So I just keep going, keep trying, keep learning, keep growing, keep sharing, keep living. It's better than what I used to do, which was nothing. I couldn't be bothered. So, anyway, this is probably enough of this. I'm not accomplishing anything. Of course, whenever, that's another thing. I will be thinking about this all day tomorrow, and I'll just be excited. Well, let's see what the day brings, of course. But do I say good morning in the morning? Can I? I don't want to be, I feel like I may have oversaturated the conversation on my end by sending too many pictures, too many videos, too many hellos. So it's like, I don't want to overwhelm. Because I may not have overwhelmed at all. But I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to be a little bit more try to observe and be aware and just be a little bit more sensitive. Sustainable, sensitive sentiment. Like I said, I just keep talking for a little while, even though it's just silence a lot of it. But I just don't know what to make of it. It's not a bad thing. But anyway, I should just go. It's approaching 20 minutes.